it's hard to believe, but it's 25 years since you first saw Kyunki Saas Kabhi Bahu Thi, and I have with me the OG Mihir, Amar Upadhyay with us. Amar, do you feel that it's been 25 years since we saw Kyunki Saas Kabhi Bahu Thi for the first time?
Hi, hello to the viewers. Yeah, 25 years sounds a lot, no? Doesn't feel like that, actually. Truly. I don't know, 25 years, yes, is a big number. 2.5 decades and been a long time. Yeah, when you think of it, it's a 2-3 generations, a lifetime journey. Yeah, it doesn't feel because, maybe, I kept working throughout this 30 years of my career non-stop. Every year I've done a show or a film or some or the other. I don't like to, sit idle and without work. So maybe that's the reason I kept working. I love working. I love being on the sets. I love being in front of the camera, whether it's interviews or whether it's a shoot or any kind of OTT or whatever. Right. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, 25 years, and again Kyunki is coming with season 2, and the best part is everybody's excited. Absolutely. And even the new generation who's born after Kyunki was launched, even they're excited. So I think, yeah, it's a long journey and it doesn't feel so bad.
But what is the magic potion that you're having, because you haven't aged at all?
Oh, thank you so much for the compliment. Like I told you, I don't know, I love to work. Maybe work keeps me young, I don't know. My routine, maybe, get up early in the morning and do your routine. Your pranayam is my gift from my dad and my grandfather, that I've been doing it from last so many years. So maybe that's helping me keep fit. I love running in the morning, early in the morning. I love going to the gym at 10 in the night after my pack up. When I come home, I don't come home straight. My driver drops me in the building. I straight go to the gym. Because if I come home, then I can't go. Because then you feel lazy and tired. Because 12 hours you're working on the set and you're standing most of the time as an actor. And they're doing those lines and you're drained mentally. So when you come home, you immediately hit to the bed. So I don't come home first. I just get down and go to the gym and then I come home. So maybe that's also a part of my routine. And a lot of other things, that, goes with it. So I don't know what it is. It's just a routine that has gone into my system. And that helps me a lot.
Amazing. But what do you remember of your time on Kyunki set when you maybe walked into the set for the first time?
First time, I think the first day was very funny actually. When I went on the day I shot, that day I had given my screen test for Mihir. Yeah, like that. Like I said, I love to work, so I just was about to finish my one daily soap that is to be telecast on DD National on the afternoon slot. Produced by Romesh Sharma, who produced Hum movie.
Right.
The serial was called Tulsi. Title was Tulsi. And Tulsi title was played by Smita Patil, right? So I was acting in that, and that was going off air. So I was like worried, yeah, it's going off air. And then suddenly I got a call from Balaji House. Monisha called me, was an EP that time. This is a serial, Kyunki Saas Kabhi Bahu Thi. Repeat the name. Kyunki Saas Kabhi Bahu Thi. Oh my God, such a long name and all women sounding. What am I going? As you come tomorrow, Sahil Chachu, we will come and discuss. I went there, I saw a number of people standing and I said, yeah, I need to get the show. Balaji House, big production house, I need to get work basically, any production house basically. So I went and I said, I need to overtake these guys and go and give the test first and give my best shot. So somehow I'm going to the restroom, kind of bahana bana ke, I went down. Basement, they was actually shooting the scenes of the show, and the Mihir was not cast.
Yes.
So I went there, I went down and I said, I'm ready with the lines, can I just give my test? Just wait, director Ashish Patil, I'll finish the shot and take your test. I said, he said, it's your turn? I said, yeah, it's my turn. There were 4-5 guys before me and I just said, it's my turn. So I just kind of bluffed it. So I gave the test and I gave it full energy. I gave my everything in that one test. I said, I have to get the show, And he liked it. He said, yeah, very good. There was Shakti Singh, who plays my father. He was sitting there with full makeup and ready to do his scenes. I said, Amar, good one, good job. I said, yeah, let's see. Then Monisha came down, she saw there, and then she took the tape and she went to Shobhaji, Ekta. They all saw this. And they said, Mihir is locked. Tell him he's ready to shoot now. Immediately, one scene he need to shoot with Apara Mehta. The first scene with my mom. I said, yeah. And all the other guys were sent home back. So I shot my first day. It was such a memorable one. I don't know. Nobody shoots us the same day they give screen tests. And I said, yeah. I said, how much money you'll take? I said, we'll talk later. Just shoot the scene first. And then whatever money was all not important. The important thing was to get the show. Right. And we never knew the show was going to be hit or flop. Or, nobody knew. I mean, nobody knows beforehand anything. Right. I just was happy doing a show with Balaji, doing a show, the new format called Daily Soap introduced on Star Plus and satellite medium. Yes. And I was happy working 15 days a month. That was what was told to me in 5 minutes of my discussion with Monisha. I said 15, 20 days a month we need and we'll give you this much money. And I said, okay, done. Let's shoot. So that was my first day. It was amazing.
You want to reveal how much was the money?
Oh, no, please. It was very embarrassing to talk about any money on the screen. I never do that. But it was not much. It was okay. It was important for me to get work and shoot basically and keep myself busy because I was just married at that point of time and I was a little tensed to get work first.
Right. But Amar, I think you became a national crush even before that term became popular. Like girls were just vying for Mihir. I mean, tell us about the time when you came on screen and how people just kind of got so much love from people across.
Oh yeah, definitely. Before Mihir died, I mean, when the Kyunki started, we all didn't know that it's going to be such a big show and such a big hit with people of all age groups. Uncle, auntie, young, old, everybody, boys, girls, educated, uneducated, village, cities, everywhere. They love the show. It had a lot of joint family values, Indian values, a lot of culture. So what happened was, Mihir, I tell you what exactly happened. Show was launched along with KBC on the 3rd of July, year 2000. KBC was on the same date, 9 to 10 and 10:30 to 11 we were. So July, and the same year in December, I had gone to Delhi to see, first time I wanted to see Taj Mahal. My daughter was born. And there was like one Friday there was like free entry in Taj. There were the lakhs of people. Okay. They were all out. I said this is a mistake I made. I came all the way here from Delhi, Mumbai to see Taj, and there's like millions of people. Gate ke bahar tak they were like crowded. Inside it was chaos. And somebody saw me, this guy is Mihir. Oh yeah, you were here. And this word spread like wildfire. Everybody jumped onto me. My t-shirt was torn and this and that. I couldn't see Taj at all. I had to run back, all torn clothes. My family was thrown on one side. I was on one side. And the police and the security, and the 40-50 security people came in and said, why the hell you end up here to watch Taj? I didn't know that Friday was a free entry and there were lakhs of people will come and see this. So in half an hour I was cordoned off back to to Delhi, and 2 months later Mihir died. Yeah. So all the history happened later. So that time it hit me first time that how popular the show is, how popular Mihir Tulsi have become. So, and even when I was staying in a friend's house in Green Park, Maine, so all the people from the colony used to come in, Mihir. Yeah, people they watch TV, they come in. But this kind of madness at Taj, it was unbelievable. So slowly it hit me that the show has become immensely popular.
Right. But were you getting rishtas also?
Oh yeah. All this. A lot of women from Delhi, they came with their daughters to my friend's house, and I thought they're just fans and they just want to take a picture or they want to just autograph. So एक दो बार तो मैंने बोला कि आपकी शादी हो गई. मैंने शादी हो गई मतलब मेरी बेटी भी है. Oh, अच्छा चलो बेटा घर चलते हैं. मतलब ये क्या हो गया? तो then my aunt said कि ये अपनी बेटी दिखाने लाया था. मतलब are you crazy or something? I mean what's wrong with me? So ऐसा बहुत बार हुआ है. But it was a bit embarrassing, and बहुत बार ऐसा हुआ है.
And you rightly mentioned Mihir dying was a national event. I mean the world just stopped, especially India of course. Tell me, did you know about it from beforehand? How was your reaction to it?
Actually, I mean, I knew when I signed the show, the day I shot was the same day, so they didn't narrate me in detail. But after a couple of days, when my writers, Rajesh Joshi and Vipul Mehta, the legendary writers, they came and told me, I said, narrate me, what am I doing in the show? Yeah. I said, you are there for a while in the show. I said, I'm there for a while? Mother, you said, I said, you said I'm the lead and I'm there for a while means what? I said, yeah, around 125th episode, you will die. I said, so I'll die. when is this 120? I started calculating. Oh, this happened somewhere in February, in the 5-6 months. 4 days a week, and into divide by 4 and divide by 16, so many months, 6 months, 7 months. I said, this is a shocker of my life, man. Oh, means again go and find work and stuff like that. I said, yeah, and after that, talk to Ekta, some other show you will be placed. I said, oh my God. I said, my God, yeah, this is another headache here. So I was praying, यार, literally praying, यार, थोड़ा postpone कर दो, 1-2 महीना और मुझे काम करने दो, यार, मजा आ रहा है. After a while, I started loving this character, Mihir. I loved the bonding with my co-actors, like Muni Jha, Smriti Irani, Apara Mehta, everybody, Shakti Singh. We all, Shakti Anand, who plays my brother Hemant, Hussain. We were like a big family. Yeah? We used to eat from each other's tiffin, and fortunately, I will say fortunately, we had only one boys' makeup room where we were all dumped into one room, and women had one room. Now we have individual rooms, so there's no bonding as such.
Right.
But that point we were all in one room, so we used to fight and we used to joke around and we used to do everything in one single room. So that was actually a blessing. To have that one room, maybe like 10 chairs, and we were sitting and doing makeup and sitting there whole day, and so bonding was solid. So, when they all knew, they were like, "Arey, nahi, yaar, they're killing you. We should just go and take morcha out in the office upstairs." First floor, he had office. So I said, "Don't do all that drama." I said, but whatever was written. But thank God Mihir died and the big hangama happened and I was back within a month.
Yeah. But what was the reaction like when, of course, Mihir died and Ekta had very smartly put your picture and written till 2001?
Yeah.
That was just shocking.
That was what she had planned. We never knew what was going to happen.
No, but what was the feedback that you were getting from people?
See, when the episode was telecast, I was sitting in my home, my mom was next to me. She was crying, howling. I said, why are you crying? And why are you screaming and crying? I mean, I'm sitting next to you. It's just a part I'm playing. It's a performance. I said, no, you don't do this kind of roles in life ever. You don't do this role where they kill you and all that. And you promised me never. I said, okay, I'll never do that. And she was crying. And then suddenly I had a landline phone. And mobiles were not that popular. But but I had a landline and my phone rang and I picked up the phone and at about 11:30 or something, and from Balaji's office, I said, Balaji office से बोल रहे हैं, ऐसे बोलिए अभी आप यहाँ पे आ जाइए, एकता जी ने और सबने बुलाया है, यहाँ पे पूरी क्रिएटिव टीम आ गई है, हमारे डायरेक्टर आशीष पाटिल सब लोग आ गए हैं, आपको आना पड़ेगा अभी. ऐसे क्या हो गया? ऐसे यहाँ पर 10-15 फोन हैं, सब बज रहे हैं. ऐसे मतलब आप को जो मार दिया टीवी पे तो लोग फोन करके हमको गाली दे रहे हैं, तो हमको ये बोलना, हमको बहुत अनाप शनाप बोल रहे हैं, आप आइए और आप खुद फोन पे आके बोलिए कि मैं जिंदा हूं. तो मैं बोला, यार ये मजाक तो नहीं हो रहा? ऐसे नहीं, मजाक नहीं है, दिस इज एक्चुअली हैपनिंग, यू कम हियर. Then some Ekta's assistant came in and said, Amar, please come here, I can't handle the phones here. Just say, I'm Amar Upadhyay, sit on the operator's chair and tell them you're alive, yeah, man. They are all abusing us. So I thought it was really funny, and I just went in the night at about 12:15 or something, I reached. And the phone were ringing till 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, what? How crazy is this? And everybody was happy in the office. I said, Amar, this is hit. This track has worked. I mean, and I was like, yeah, but I'm not there anymore in the show. What the hell, yeah? I've been killed. So now मैं तो काम ढूंढ रहा हूँ. ऐसा मुझे तो कोई और show दे दो. मतलब ऐसा you doing Kalash, no? Be happy with that. I'll give you another show. I said, okay. So my 70% of the days were empty in the month. I said, खाली पड़े मेरे दिन, अभी क्या करेंगे? So slowly this picked up. It picked up like a wildfire everywhere. It went up into all the other states, front pages of all the important newspapers and magazines, and everywhere people came to do interviews. There were morcha happening, women throwing stones at Balaji houses, and there are all the recordings of that. And they said, bring back Mihir, and there was this email crashed in Star Plus. The TRPs skyrocketed after that, and this guy is like Star Plus told Ekta, please, can we get him back?
Was that not planned?
No, so it just happened. I mean, you can't plan these things, A lot of people after that planned, but it never happens. Yeah. Some things like this just happen.
Yeah, that just set the trend, of course.
It just happened, If they kill me again in some other show, it won't happen, That just doesn't happen every day, Making a tea or coffee or something, it'll happen. There's some big events just happen. So it happened.
But the return of Mihir, that episode was also so iconic. I mean, it's like etched in our memories forever.
But I tell you, when Mihir died and everything happened on that particular episode on the telecast on 8th of February, year 2001, exact date on Thursday. I tell you, Munija, Shakti Anand, Jiten Lalwani, Hussain, these guys have performed through the roof. The way they have emoted on seeing Mihir's dead body, I mean, I'm getting goosebumps. These guys have nailed it in that performance. I mean, that was amazing. Mihir died. Ekta built up Mihir majorly till the death. He's my hero. He's dying. I'll build it up. She built it up so beautifully. Her plan was perfect bullseye. But these guys have performed. And you see the episode again in the net anywhere, on the Hotstar. You see this 4-5 performances when Mihir dies. When Bodies comes home and then Smriti Irani performed. When she sees his body. I mean, hats off to these guys. I mean, they have raised at Mihir's level. Yeah.
And the return of Mihir, like, what do you remember about that, Amar?
Return of Mihir was also planned in a grand way. When I come back in the hospital, when Mandira Bedi enters the show, and Anurag Basu was called. He was doing films that time, so he was called to shoot this particular episode of my comeback. And Jimmy Jib was very rare that point of time. In television, was called in for very expensive at that time. They were called in for my shoot, and it was amazing. It was like special treatment, yeah. And very well planned, and memory loss and all that things was beautifully planned, grand entry. And when that episode came in, when every episode Smriti calls everybody inside Kyunki Saas title song pe. In that episode, she had shot in same beach house with an empty frame. Empty frame. In the last room I am standing. There is nobody in the whole house, same house. And in one room I'm standing with the back towards the camera, and then I turn. And then she said, "Welcome back, Mihir Virani, from this date till eternity." Amazing. How beautiful this was. This was like goosebumps, absolutely goosebumps.
Yeah, I'm
amazing.
already getting goosebumps, yeah.
And from 1972 to, eternity. Oof, that was. And the countdown started. The show started 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's nobody in the frame. Yeah. No Tulsi, nothing, nobody. And the empty camera goes in and, my God, what hats off.
And you spoke about Smriti, like, tell me about it, because your chemistry, that Jodi also became so popular. Like, how did you kind of interact? How did you break the ice? How did you guys become friends? Like, what was the equation like?
Then?
No, then.
Then, Smriti was casted before me.
Yeah.
Just for half a day, there was some other Mihir who was taken out. So when I shot for the first day, Smriti was there. I didn't shoot with her first. I think second day. First day was Apra ji. Second day, and then when I shot a couple of scenes with her, and we became very friendly. I was good with lines, remembering lines and stuff like that. And even she was very good with. And we did scenes like tuck, and we took off like good friends. And in the evening, Ekta came, and Ekta spoke to Smriti. I was there, standing there. So, how do you like your new Mihir? Because one day somebody, I said, and it was like, it was a big thing for me to do that, get that show, Balaji show, Balaji after Hum Panch and all that, Itihas, and it was a big banner production house. Even then, now it's even bigger. So yeah, it was very, we took off immediately, as friends.
Right. Amazing. But of course she moved to politics, but have you guys been in touch like over the years?
Not much, but Happy Diwali, Happy New Year, Happy Birthday, kind of things, basically like that. She is busy. She was very busy, a minister, a lot of burden on a lot of work. Right. My wife has been more in touch with Smriti more than me. Wow. They've been good friends on. So, so on and off. And when we met again, we took off from where we left. So it was fantastic.
Yeah. But Amar, you also shook the world when you decided to quit Kyunki Saas Kabhi Bahu Thi. Like at the top, somebody just leaving the show was such a big shocker.
Yeah.
Tell me what led to that decision and the aftermath of that.
Oh, it was basically, date hassles with me. I was doing three films and 3 television shows, which is like it sounds today very impossible task to handle. I mean, today even I can't even think of even signing those many projects together and go on the floor. So I was doing JP Datta's LOC, I was doing Shyam Ramsey's Dhudhun the Fog, I was doing Raman Kumar's Bahavaramji with Paresh Rawal and Gulshan Grover and everybody else. There are 3 films on the floor, big film with LOC demanding a lot of dates because a huge combination with big superstars of film industry and me, one guy from television. It was a big ask. Plus Kyunki going on, a daily soap. Plus Kalash, 2 hours weekly, I mean 1 hour. And then Aruna Rani's Mehndi Tera Naam Ki on Z, number 1 show on Z. I was going mad. I couldn't handle dates. I had no manager. I had nobody to handle. I had never faced this kind of a problem. And my producers were getting hassled. I was getting hassled. I was getting sleep deprived. I was sleeping 4 or 5 hours for continuously so many months. It was taking a toll on me basically. I had taken too much on my plate than I could handle. And ultimately, few of them told me just quit our show or film. You can't handle. Why do you take so much of? I didn't know. I just wanted to. I thought I'll be able to manage it. I couldn't, and I made a very rational decision. I would say because my producers, producers were new producers, and if I quit their films, they would have been ruined financially. Because television, there are so many tracks at the same time, so you can make do with one track for a while and. But in a film, you can't do that. It's just a 2-hour film, and you can't take out any actor from the middle of a film. But in television, it's possible. So I couldn't handle days, but I didn't make that mistake again in life. I let go so many projects after that because I didn't want to get into that situation of not being able to handle and pissing off producers because of date hassles. So that was the my.
Right, but there were also speculation that after you quit Kyunki, of course, you had a fallout with Ekta. I mean, how's that relationship now grown up to be?
Fantastic. See, if there was any problem, Ekta wouldn't take my name first. She said, I want me here. My Dori 2, my track was getting over. Then Ekta knew that my Dori 2 was getting over. So she said, lock Amar immediately. Because, she said, I want Amar first in the show, if he's willing to do. And that's what I got to know from Tanu, was the right hand of Ekta. I said, Ekta wants you, if you say yes. I said, yes, who's doing Tulsi? I said, Smriti, of course. She said, yes. I was surprised because she was so busy with politics. I thought she wouldn't get time to do a daily soap. But she said, yes. I said, of course. I said, Amar, are you saying yes? I said, of course I'm saying yes. Okay, then me, Tulsi locked, everything will fall in place. So I said, I immediately said, and Ekta said, I want Amar first. So, and I thank her for this, for considering me, giving me the first option, and I really love her for this, and I'm super happy, not just happy, very super happy that I'm back as Mihir.
Yeah, I think fans are also very happy ever since the news has come.
I love them. Yeah.
Yes, but tell me, do you also feel that the show is still relevant in today's time because people have are consuming content all across, international content that they are. So how does one make the show still relevant for today's time?
See, I won't compare, but I'm just saying randomly out of the box. See, MI series comes in one after the other, or a Bond film comes after one after. We go and watch, Hajar Hollywood films come in, like some Houseful comes in, or some Bhul Bhulaiya comes in, or see this kind of a landmark remakes, So television, Kyunki is one of them, like top-notch show which is coming back. The new generation who's not been watching television much, maybe, I don't know. But they have heard a lot from their parents and their brothers and sisters who were elders or uncle, aunties or whoever, grandparents maybe, they've heard this was a show which made us cry, the hero died and heroine cried and we all cried and the food was not made, your mom didn't cook and you were, yeah. So all these stories they've heard, the people have come and told me. So this new generation who's not seen it, they have coming to me now. When I go into the mall, I walk in, they come in, hey, your Kyunki is coming. I said, you are a little kid, have you seen it? I said, really? I said, okay, I was really surprised to hear all this from a young guy and young girls. And it was, of course, I said, we love to watch your show. It's coming again, on the 3rd of July. I said, yeah, maybe on 3rd of July, but it's coming soon. Where, what made their parents cry and glued to the TV that point of time. And keeping this in mind, the new generation in mind, we have, Ekta has done some kind of changes to make it interesting. At that point of time, Kyunki was a new, different kind of a concept, and something new was introduced in television. So it was different then. But today there are so many shows, but this Kyunki is going to be different in today's time also. Yeah. It's going to stand out, I believe, the way the story is shaped up. So I think it's going to make a difference.
Yeah. Did you discuss with Ekta that is one mat marna?
No, they're sensible people, yeah, of course, they made such a...
Yeah.
Marna to shayad nahi hoga is baar.
But tell me, when all of you came together, like how did that feel? Was it like very homecoming feel, or ऐसा लग रहा था कि कभी गए ही नहीं अलग?
ऐसे ही लगा, कभी गए ही नहीं किधर. No, I mean, we met doing narration also. Ekta narrated to the whole cast. I mean, जो एक scene वाले भी थे, वो भी आए थे, सब लोग आए थे. Shakti Anand, who plays my brother Hemant, he was there. Smriti walked in, then Komalika was there, and Kirti wasn't there. She was busy somewhere else, and we were all there, and we felt like a reunion, like क्योंकि चल ही रहा है और हम लोग इतने साल से क्योंकि कर रहे हैं. We never felt like so many years have passed, and we were like talking like the old times, laughing like that old times, and you know, it feels so comfortable, all of us. Yeah, it felt fantastic. Really?
I mean, we can't wait to watch. But did you also have a conversation with Smriti? Like what made her say yes to the show after being away from the screen for such a long time?
No, I haven't asked her, and I shouldn't be asking her that, because I think she must have thought a lot, and she must have signed the line on dotted lines, and she must have... I'm happy she's there, of course, and happy the show is being made, and I'm happy that what... season 2 is finally being made. You know, years back I was approached and the show never took off.
2018, I think, yeah.
Maybe before that.
16 or 18, yeah.
Maybe 13, 14 or something like that. I remember very vaguely. And we just talked and it never took off for some reasons, I don't know. But again, finally, you know, so I'm very happy she is doing, and we are together in the show again. And the show is being made very carefully, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And
I know you can't reveal much about the new season, but Amar, what can we expect from it? Because people who just love the show, who've grown up watching the show, like what should be our expectations from Kyunki Part 2?
Oh, absolutely nostalgic journey. Absolutely, lots of Mihir Tulsi. All right. Lots of feel-good show that it made everyone feel that point of time in life, and it'll take you down a beautiful journey again. You know, with the new generations also getting involved, I believe, and the whole family viewing thing will start again. I think with Kyunki, because I believe that what I have interacted with the people around after Kyunki's news is spread, even young boys and girls and the people who had watched Kyunki 1, I think they're all excited to watch it. So maybe they'll all sit together and watch after a long time. So a beautiful experience again on television. Television watching, like they're watching OTT web series, and like a binge watch happens every day religiously. I think they'll come and sit and watch.
Amazing. But what is that one core memory that kind of still remains very strong with you when it comes to Kyunki?
There's not one memory, there are thousands of them. Yeah. I mean, every performance, every scene is very crystal clear in my mind, what I've done. The best part is when I was told that you are back after my death. I thought it was all over for me in the show, and they'll never get me back. And then they said, "You are back. We are getting Mihir back." I said, "How?" I said, "We haven't shown your face, so we have that one option." And I was jumping on my bed in my bedroom, up and down, that I'm back in Kyunki, I'm back. They just called me. It was gone crazy, and my wife was laughing at me. What the hell? You break the bed? Don't keep jumping on the... I was going mad because I wanted to be in the show so desperately and back in the show, because that show gave me so much. Yes. And just with that news, and then I was back on the set, and the way we were jumping, all of us, that Mihir is back, that excitement on everyone's face was so amazing. I still remember that. So that was one of the best moments of my Kyunki. And
it also gave you so much recognition and awards also as an actor, as a performer. Yeah. Like, do you remember something like that? That kind of a memory that you have, that people appreciated maybe your performance?
Yeah, everywhere. People, everywhere where I used to go, you know, like for instance, I used to go to my friend's place in Indore or Ujjain. I went. A lot of people used to come and tell me, a lot of elderly women used to come and hug me, cry. Good to see you. Don't do this kind of roles where they kill you, please. And we love you so much. Everybody, all women, men, boys, girls, everywhere, they were just crazy, you know. Just with everybody, even Smriti experienced the same thing everywhere. the Mihir Tulsi were really huge. I mean, even other characters, they were loved by everybody. Wherever they went, they were huge. Like when Mahabharat, the first B.R. Chopra's Mahabharat, same thing happened with all the Pandavas and everyone. Same thing, this kind of like Ramayana before that. Like Kyunki, for instance. They were like landmark projects of the television history.
And when did you introduce your daughter to Kyunki? Like, when did she watch it?
When she was born and she was 7 months, and one day my wife came with her and Ekta just saw her and she carried. And when Mihir and Tulsi were having the first child, and Ekta said, "She is my Gautam."
Oh my God.
I said, "What?" I mean, Ekta, she's just 7 months. Yeah, she's my Gautam. I said, "Oh yeah." I mean, I asked my wife, she said, "Okay." I know, it just happened immediately. So I was zapped and I didn't know. And Ekta said, "No, I want her luck. I want her. I want her in the show. Even just for a month or so, I just want her." I said, "Okay." And then she just came in, and just next day she was shooting. I mean, she was just, and Mihir had died just before that. She had well timed stuff, and she used to cry because my wife was not around, and so. And she used to give that exact takes, shots, because the father died and the boy is crying.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it's all
amazing. But also tell you, Amar, like when you were, of course, other actors took your place as Mihir. What did people tell you? I mean, were there people just asking you to go back to the show, like fans?
They were all telling me to come back in the show. When Indra Kumar did the show, I'm like, "Come back here, I'm gonna come back here, come back." I said, still there is a lot of data hassles there. I don't know, but there's still a lot of on my plate, and I need to clear this load off. Otherwise, I don't want to piss off my producers unnecessarily. A lot of people kept telling me to come back, but it wasn't happening. It wasn't just not somehow. It was not, falling into place. Right. Things were not falling into place. I don't know. I tried, but it never happened. But now. Life is a full circle.
Absolutely.
I've come back to square one, and I'm back.
Yes, but people who may not know Kyunki, I mean, it's a very minority section, but if you had to introduce Kyunki to the new generation, what would you tell them?
I just say that this is a landmark show of television which changed the television scenario. I think you should ask your parents what difference it made into their lives. Kyunki was a part of their system, I'll say that. And you heard a lot of stories from your parents and your elders. It is a very different kind of experience to watch Kyunki. Is something that you will not experience again. So the new generation, I would wish that you watch this again. You will really love the show, what went into making Kyunki 1. Why Tulsi cried and nation cried, why Mihir died and nation cried, and what all went, how we all became a part of your families, part of a family. Must watch once for that experience. I think it's amazing.
It is, and thank you so much, Amar, for this conversation. Can't wait to watch Mihir and Tulsi back on screen.
Jai Mata Di.